So you've clicked on this video and you're probably struggling to find ways to level up your mastery rank fast in Warframe, and I understand the pain. I really do, and I understand the grind. A lot of people have gone through it, and I'm here to help you out a little bit. This video is geared more to those of you who are below mastery rank 16, and this guide is going to be basically on how to get to mastery rank 16 as fast as you can so that you can kick your feet up and enjoy Warframe with everything that it has to offer you. And the reason why I specifically chose mastery rank 16 is because after you get to mastery rank 16 and go further, you pretty much have access to everything in the game. Leave a like on this video and hit that subscribe button for more content, and drop a comment below on what you would like me to cover on the next video or another video idea that you want me to cover. Right, so firstly, what I want to talk about is for the newer players, the ones I'm talking about, the brand new ones. For your primary, secondaries, and melees, there are weapons that actually cost credits and that you can literally buy straight from credits. You don't need to build them. They literally just can be bought for credits, which is amazing because it's easy master rank in the beginning of the game. So what you want to do is go into your secondaries and your melees and your primaries and just go ahead and buy all of them, like this over here, the Lata, the Mark 1 Kunai. Level them up and then sell them because, well, you're not going to have a lot of weapon slots in the beginning of the game, so you're going to want to make sure you want to keep those unless you start making platinum, and maybe if you're further in the game, then you can start building up your weapon slots. Now, another great way of making a lot of mastery rank early on in the game is to do this. Simply go to your market, and when you go here, go to categories and go to your primary weapon, secondary, melee, go through all of them and click this button over here that says hide items without blueprints. What this basically does is that any item that can be sold on the market for credits is sold through here, through the market. So as you can see there, 20,000 credits, 15,000 credits. This is just easy blueprints and easy mastery rank fodder for you. It's a lot of weapons, as you can see here. This is just the primary weapons, secondary weapons, look how many there are. And then also the melee. Melee is a lot of weapons as well. This is just from the market. These are all easy mastery rank fodder for you. And you want to get these as soon as possible so that you can slowly start cooking them in the foundry and allowing you to, you know, get your mastery rank. If you can get around 1 mastery rank a day or a mastery rank every 1 to 2 days, you will be mastery rank 16 no problem very quickly. That is not bad going considering all things in Warframe. So if you can get yourself up there really quickly, please, for the sake of your sanity, do not level up arc wing and arc gun stuff. It is painful to do later on in the game, and it is painful to do it in the early game as well. For the sake of your sanity and for the love of Warframe, don't do it. Now, one of the great ways that you can also get your mastery rank early is as follows: getting into a clan early as possible. Now, getting a clan that is actually max rank and has everything unlocked and researched, this is very important. So when you've gone to your dojo and you got a clan that has everything unlocked, you want to go to the Tenor Lab first because you want to get the 5 easy frames that you can get from the Tenor Lab, which is Banshee, Leisure, Volt, Zephyr, and Wukong. That's easy mastery rank points right there for you, especially the weapons as well. Get the weapons, get the secondary, get the melee. Look how many weapons this is. It's a lot. Easy mastery rank fodder for you. Level them up and then sell them afterwards. Then you want to go to the Energy Lab, Chem Lab, and Bio Lab. These give you different types of weapons, and you also need field drums for these energy weapons. So you're going to want to buy a whole bunch of these. These can be quite pricey when you add them up, but you want to buy them bit by bit and then slowly build these in the foundry so that you can start building those weapons and just cooking them in the foundry in the background while you play Warframe. Now, all of these things cost credits in Warframe, and I understand that if you're a brand new player, this is very expensive and you won't have like 200,000 credits just lying around. So if you're brand new, I'm talking like brand new, then I would suggest for credits, go and do the dark sector missions. Now, the dark sector missions look something like this. For example, as you can see here, resource drop chance, affinity from kills, melee from kills, and each planet has one of these missions. See here, they give you different things and things like that. Otherwise, if you can, you want to go and get yourself the index. The index is the best way you can make credits early on in the game, and a lot. By now, a lot of you already know about the index, but for a brand new player, you don't. Finish the quest and do the index. You get a lot of credits that way. The next thing I want to go over is basically the frames that you can get from the star chart that are quote unquote easy to get. Now, what I mean by that is you unlock a node and you can go and kill a boss, and you farm that boss and you will go and get yourself a Warframe and all of its parts. So for example, if you go to Earth and you kill Vehek, you will be able to get Hydroid. And so if you go to Venus, you can get, for example, Rhino, and you go kill the Jackal in Fossa. There are a lot of easy frames per se that you can farm up quickly and get easy master rank fodder. So a great way is Venus, which is Rhino, Earth, Hydroid. Excalibur is at Mars if you didn't pick Excalibur. And if you go to Phobos, you get Mag, which is really, really easy. You get Necros from Deimos. If you go to Ceres, you get Frost. If you go to Jupiter, you get Valkyr, and also you can get Wisp from the Ropolis fight thing. However, that's through a quest, so it's a bit later on in the game. Then you can get Nova from Europa as well, Loki from Neptune, you can get Ember from Saturn, and so on and so on. So these are all the easy frames you want to go for, kind of like in this loop per se. So you want to go Earth, Mars, Deimos, Ceres, Jupiter, Europa, Saturn, Neptune, Venus, and Mercury, and things like that. And you'll get all those easy frames, which you can level them up slowly and then just keep them, or you can sell them, whichever you want to do. Now, in terms of leveling those weapons, if you do not have access to Sanctuary Onslaught, which is the main way that you can level up your weapons and your frames, etc., etc., then I would say this: if you're brand new and you're running around a Warframe, what you want to do is equip one weapon that is able to kill everything, and then all the master rank fodder equip on the side and slowly level them up. So for example, if your primary weapon can kill everything, equip a random secondary and equip a random melee, so that you can start leveling those weapons up in the background while you're doing your missions in Warframe. That is the best way you can do this. The idea of this is that you always want something cooking. You always want something building in the background of Warframe while you're playing, at least so that when you wake up the next day, you come back a few days later, you got frames, you got weapons, everything ready for you there, and you just stack it up. And in no time, you will be able to get to Master Rank 16 much quicker than you think, as long as you stick to this program of making sure that you have something cooking. And make sure before you log off, I have at least 3 to 4 weapons, or even one weapon or one frame that is busy working in the background. That is very, very important. Now, of course, you can do some relics and get yourself some easy prime weapons, like those really, really cheap ones as well. That will work too when it comes to getting your quick master rank up. But the whole idea, guys, is you want to get to master rank 16 so that you can have access to everything and start working towards better weapons and unlocking better weapons, like the Latum, of course. Now, that is all for this video, guys. It's literally just a quick video explaining how you can get your master rank up fast. If you're feeling stuck in Warframe and maybe you don't know what to do, and maybe you feel like you're not strong enough because you don't have good enough weapons, this is a great way for you to do things like this and get your master rank up, and then explore Warframe for what it really is. Alright guys, thank you for watching this very, very quick video. I will see you all in the next one.